Thank you, Congressman. Each year, this great event is sponsored and organized by the Knights of Vartan, an Armenian fraternal organization dedicated to serving the well-being of the Armenian people and the daughters of Vartan who share that objective. I am very honored to welcome the Grand Commander of the Knights of Vartan, Mr. Haig Deranian from Boston, Massachusetts, and the Grand Matron of the Daughters of Vartan, Mrs. Melly Muzunian from Fresno, California, to come forward to extend their welcome.
Thank you. Let me just make a comment before I say a few words. We had 3 or 4 excellent speakers. I think they all deserve another round of applause. They always say when you have a good beginning, you're going to have a fantastic commemoration. This is a great beginning, and I was thrilled to be part of it. I'm going to say a few words, and then the Grand Matron will say a few words after I finish. Malene and I have been working together this past year, and I've been very happy to be with her, and I'm delighted that she's here. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you here today to commemorate the 95th anniversary of the Armenian Genocide of 1915 to 1923. Our theme is, Turkey is the question, America is the answer. Genocide is a crime against humanity, not just against an individual people. It is the most treacherous and evil crime ever committed. And it is sad that in the 21st century, genocide not only continues unabated, but indeed its frequency has increased. Our generation, the Armenian generation, has a responsibility and obligation to educate the world on this tragedy that befell the Armenian people during the First World War by the Ottoman Turks. Turkey can deny the genocide, but they can't hide from the truth. Truth will prevail. The Knights and Daughters of Vartan, with the aid and support of many Armenian organizations, have carried on this commemoration at Times Square for almost a quarter of a century. As President Obama stated in the Armenian Remembrance Day statement, undoubtedly spirit of the people, the Armenian people, is a lasting triumph over those who set out to destroy them. And I have to agree with that. I would like to thank all those who made this day a success, especially the Mid-Atlantic lodges. We have 5 lodges in this area. I cannot mention all of you by name. I know you all did a phenomenal job, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'd like to thank in particular our chairman of the commemoration, Haran Gulyan. Where is Haran? Haran is an amazing individual. I don't know, many of you people know Haran, but he's my dear friend, and he did an outstanding job. I love you, Haran. And his co-chair was Sam Azadian, and as you all know, Sam was around when the first genocide commemoration took place, and he was an instrumental member of the Brotherhood who actually started the commemoration. I also want to give special thanks to another dear friend of mine, Dr. Dennis Papazian, who's the academic advisor to the committee. He's another firefighter. We've got some great people in the New York and New Jersey area working for us. I also want to thank 2 other individuals that have done an outstanding job. Dennis Papazian, other half, Dr. Mary Papazian. Mary, thank you. And Armin McComber. He's also, it's a tandem. They work hand in hand together on this commemoration. I thank you both very much. Let me at this time introduce the members of my Avaktivan or Grand Council. I have with me today You have to stand up, Sarkis. Don't hide. My Master of Ceremonies, Sarkis Genetian. He's my historian. He gives me all the advice that I need. Even if I don't need it, he gives me advice anyways. And my sentinel, Arto Kirchen. They both came up from Boston. And I want to say before I forget, I have a lot of Aspid brothers and my brothers from Boston, Ararat College, number one. They drove up by a bus to be here. Guys, don't just stand up. All right, good. Thank you very much. Now let me introduce a few other very important people. We have our Mid-Atlantic Grand District Representative, Leo Manuelian. And the Mid-Atlantic Interlodge Chairman, Sam Azagian, he's not here today, but he's here in spirit, I'm sure. I also want to acknowledge our past Grand Commanders that are here today, and we have two. We have, the first one is Grand Commander Chelam Cholakian. And we have past Grand Commander George Yakubian. Thank you. I'll be joining their ranks pretty soon. So, but I do appreciate their help and advice. At this time, I'd like to again say some words about the Grand Matron. Malene has become Grand Matron this past year, and we have worked very nicely together, and I'm so delighted she's here. And I want to now introduce her, Malene Ozudian, and she's from Fresno, California.